What do you think of Bobby?
Bobby was great. Obviously, the stuff was really good. It's always nice to see 100 out of the gate. But I just thought the way he handled himself, the poise was really good. 3 scoreless innings on his birthday. Obviously, you know, the adrenaline, the emotions, but he was very calm and very poised tonight.
He talked about that. It was kind of spinning inside. He was trying to contain it. It was almost mission accomplished. What you said, get that out of the way now, so that when he comes back, it's normal.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, in talking to some people, that's something that he's been trying to work on, is controlling his emotions and understanding that once you get in a game, there's going to be some built up adrenaline naturally that happens. And so obviously family here and birthday, but he looked like a seasoned veteran out there, the way how he controlled himself. So really good to see, and you know, he's on the come. He's coming soon.
He's always been a hard thrower, but to be sitting 99, and he said he's been doing that all spring. Like, how much closer does that put him to being able to envision him being here? You know?
Well, obviously, as far as the stuff certainly plays, and then it's just kind of how we're going to manage his innings, and it's also the secondary pitches and just fine tuning some things. But for me, from what I've seen, obviously, there's a lot of great ingredients.
Do you fight? Not trying to picture that in August and September, like at a little 1-inning burst or 2-batter burst or 3.
Oh, I don't fight it. That's my hope.
Yeah.
So no, you know, there's a long way to go from here and then, but obviously he's a special person, special pitcher. So you know, let's hope that we can see him later this summer.
How's Bigford progressing right now?
Phil's doing well. I think for him it was spring training. He just wasn't where other guys were at spring training start. So in a normal spring training, that buildup would have been fine. But where he was at, I just think we ran out of time. So you know, just not sure what we're going to do right now. But tonight was a good outing.
Not sure in terms of like timeline.
Correct.
Where it'll be.
Yeah.
Mookie and Cody in particular looked like they had aggressive approaches, had good swings. Are you seeing them ramp into that season mode?
They were both good. Mookie, the last couple nights, swung the bat really well, and I do like the way that Cody's intent and the swings the last couple nights are really good. And it seemed like he was on everything the last couple nights and got one to fall in late, but I like where he's at mechanically, physically, and where the head's at.
And seeing Max drive a ball like that, always good to see, especially with the season on the doorstep.
Yeah, Max. You know, Max is his toughest critic, but I think his superpower is he has a very good way of looking over a baseball and can run counts, take walks. But for him to square it up like that, put it in the gap, I know that felt good, but he's very dependable as a ball player.
Brewster's cutter, what have you seen out of that this spring in a way? I mean, you figure he's going to rely on that more this season before he's thrown it?
I think so. It's still, you know, 98 to 100 with the four-seamer, but mixing the cutter in there at 93 to the lefty, to the righty. Connor McGinnis deserves a lot of credit for, you know, getting that in Brewster's repertoire. And there's a slider in there, but and obviously he doesn't lack for confidence. So just to know that he can get left and right out, it just makes our bullpen much better.
Is it like Kenley's cutter at all?
No, it's different. It's a little bit shorter. And Kenley's cutter had that perception of rise, where Brewster is more of a lane changer.
With Kenley, so he was supposed to pitch Saturday, but ended up going today instead. Was there a reason for that?
So Tommy decided that he was going to pitch on the minor league side on Saturday. So he did pitch on the other side and threw an inning. And so this was his first kind of major league inning. And so I know he was amped up, so it was good that it went well.
Now, based on how he's been progressing, is there an updated estimate for when he might be activated?
You know, depending on how he comes out tomorrow, but I know that the pitching guys, the training staff, we've got him on a good progression. But again, I think it's, you know, end of April, I think is probably safe because there's still the back-to-backs, potentially the 1+, the up and downs that we got to make sure, and make sure he's recovering well. But you once he gets back, we're going to plug him into leverage.
I think Bobby will always remember striking out Otani his first time on the mound here.
That's a good one. That's a nice feather in your cap. Your first big league punch being Otani. So I'm certain he will. And obviously, when he's working ahead, the stuff, he can get anyone out.